a bit. I was a bit sad, yeah, but I just think that Chelsea have really nothing to play for but some European spot. But shed some light, what's going on. You scored a few goals a few days back in that knockout round in that academy bracket. Yeah, I think it was on Brighton. But what you think on Dujuan season so far at Chelsea? I know you think things will happen for him in the first team.
So far the develop has been very good. After maybe you could have say a slow start. I remember when he just started. We were saying like, why not get at least so good more and more minutes. Like we just say, why the coach are bring them on so late, but overall, starting to get his fitness up. He played 12 games so far, scored 5 goals and assist 3 goals. So, overall, he started to get that fitness. But um, I would love to see Pochettino bring him into the team in the last couple of games. But right now, Chelsea's trying to get Europa spot, the last Europa League spot, and we don't have no room for error at this time. And maybe if there was nothing to play for in the ending part of the season, then I could say yeah. But right now, Pochettino is trying to save his job because Chelsea need to be in some European competition next season. So he's trying to have a job. So yeah, but overall, I like his game. His game is getting there, and he's gonna get much better. And we're talking about an 18-year-old right here. Like he's still learning. Like coming all the way from Jamaica. He didn't really play any senior level football in Jamaica. Coming from a youth level,
Yeah.
had to move to England, even though people might say, "Oh, the Phoenix Academy went to England and beat up every team on it." But day in day out, they get to train with Thiago Silva, Enzo Fernandez, a World Cup winner. Is me as a Chidwell in experienced international player that have so many caps for England, and then they have a man like Sterling, where you can learn from a Jamaican culturized colleague, where you can learn from, can show you how you can become as a highest level professional, how you feel carry yourself and off the field and on the field. So you mean that the right, they're on the right set up and setting up for him. I think Pochettino probably gonna end up continue if next season because I see all this Chelsea team over the past few games kind of get a little rhythm. So I think some of the fans them kind of buy into there's no obvious replacement for coming and replace Pochettino. So that's gonna be a advantage for Dujan Richards
Yeah.
to have Pochettino there because Pochettino already know him from pre-season. I think Pochettino know the player, see him at training, and see the type of player he is. Maybe Pochettino staying might help develop Dujan to become a world leader. So I like what I see so far. I just hope that he can stay fit, be humble, hold a head down, and keep working. Your time will come.
Yeah. How important though? You said something that really interested. How important you think Chelsea finishing a European spot that you know conference Europa League. How important that is for the academy. Especially whisper of trying to get into the team. The club going to have extra games. You're going to play teams from far east, far west. Some smaller tier teams in their top flight league. Important it is for the club to finish in a European spot so youngsters can, English club been known to do that, play as a younger string team in those ties, especially the conference and Europa League. How important it is for the team to qualify, for that trophy.
I think it's very important to get into European competition. It's extra games on the
Yeah.
schedule. It's more. players get opportunity to play, so and it's a silverware and it's an opportunity to get into another maybe get back into the Champions League, and if you're in there you might just go all out and try to win it. So it's very important Chelsea finish in a European League spot, and it's help financially, help you balance the books as
Yeah.
well. You know what I'm saying? And to go out there and help to better the squad financially. So it's really, really important. If you look at all angles, it's very important to Chelsea. I think the expectation with the money was spent this summer, so it was supposed to get in the top four, but that didn't work out because it have been a very poor season, a lot of injuries, whatever. But it's very important to get into the European League spot.
Yeah. Is there any interest of the club trying to get any attacking players? Is there any talks of you heard in around the Chelsea website, well, Chelsea Chronicles, all those Twitter pages? You see anything about young Richards of how what's the plan for him to get into the team?
Yeah, maybe what's the name? Osman. I think Chelsea could improve on that book, and maybe an extra experienced midfielder come in and help out
Yeah,
in the midfield. And Thiago Silva gonna leave at the end of the season, so maybe another centre back, someone experienced. I think we have another promising youngster. I think we just need some experience with that. But I think there's some experience to boost the squad and help bring these youngsters over the line and help make them become a better player. But yeah, that's experience I'm looking forward to. Players over 25 and up. They say they're gonna get rid of that rule, because when I think Chelsea one of them never want to buy no players over 25. So they said that that's out of the books now. So let's see if they're gonna keep them word and go and get some experienced players around this team.
yeah. Yeah, I do think, as I was always said in previous video, yeah, it's going to be a massive 3 months ahead for for Whisper in terms of development and getting a lot more game time, especially in that preseason coming up for the Blues, in America. A lot of eyes going to be on Chelsea in that summer. Yeah, I think you guys going to play Wrexham in San Diego. But again, you have some massive games coming up for the Reggae Boys. Hopefully, he can be around that team. But I just think, patient, for him, it will happen. Keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah,
In the academy. Keep scoring. Keep working hard. And I said this. I remember when he just came over, and I think he played. I don't remember if it was under 18. He played in first, yeah, and just look at his game then and look at his game now. It's improving, like it's rapidly improving,
yeah,
fast and fast. Look at how he's playing with his back to the goal, playing as a number. And I just think that a winger, I just don't think he is a natural winger, to be honest. I think he is a natural goal scorer, finisher, playing in that number 9. He have a cannon, a left foot. He can shoot the ball very hard. He has a very good technique, kicking the ball hard. Not many players can shoot the ball very hard with a technique that's the ball going to travel on one level. Yeah, I've seen it over and over in schoolboy football, in academy football. I don't think he scored anything but stunners. That's his skill set he have. And looking at how he's playing, the youth games, he just look like he's above the rest of the players. I don't know if you saw it, but what you think though? I think he's a cut above most of those players, the teammates that he's coming up against.
yeah. His body built too. It's a big and firm
He's
and
just 18.
yeah. It's gonna get better and better, and better nutrition, eating, health, far as that, diet is different, but he's above every most of the players that he is peer, because I feel like that Jamaican food of it where come from, that background and you think, so Otherwise, we don't hear. We have. I don't know too much about him when he was playing. I think it was more like at the late stage of his schoolboy career, but start to hear
Yeah,
about him. I never
yeah.
really knew about him before. It's a little bit later. But does he have any injury history of injury, like anything like
I
that?
know he picked up. I know he picked up. I think it was an injury in schoolboy football, but I don't think it was that serious because he continued the game.
Okay, so
Yeah, he
there's
continued
no
the game.
really. Okay, so yeah, I think everything's set up for him to win because I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I feel like I said this so many times. Once Joe Shield, that Chelsea recruitment come for you, the opportunity will come your way. All of these players that balling at young players that balling at Chelsea right now is Joe Shield go for them. He went for Cole Palmer, he went for Lavia from
Yeah,
Southampton, he went for Madueke
yeah,
from PSV Eindhoven, he went for Jackson, he went for Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Badashil, like all these players that youngsters that you see is balling at Chelsea. Malo Gostard is another one. All of these players that you see, they are Joe Shield recruitment. He's the one that tell the club, hey, that player is gonna be a top player. Go and get him.
yeah.
So this John Richards, the opportunity will come his way.
Yeah, look at this. You know, we're like growing up back home. We have seen so many talented players go to waste. Yeah, but one thing though with this Phoenix Academy, it seems like you have more players that's going good in terms of not wasting their talent. You know, you're not going to hear everything of what really happening like negative and stuff like that in the camp, but like how important this academy is to Jamaican football. Like how many more players can it push out in the next 5 years? You know, two players are out there in the Premier League, bro. This is not a normal achievement. So many academies around the world, yeah, dream of opportunities like this. Having two clients from their academy that came through is playing in a Premier League team. One is on the verge of getting into the senior team, and the next one is an established player at this moment. Probably would say the second best player for Aston Villa. But how important is this academy is to Jamaican football of bringing through the next best talents? And would you want to see the other side of the coin, women start to come through the Phoenix Academy?
Yeah, I think we should figure out a way to get the women's in there as well. I think the talent is there. We just need. I know Butler doing one thing. I know if Butler really interested to help the females to start develop too. But
Yeah,
that's
started
another
already.
story to talk about. But as far as Butler, I think Butler is doing a really great job. He's very good at identifying